Besides, I don't even know your name! She has run off! The lady has left in a golden carriage after her!
Madame, we will take your carriage.
We haven't the room!
Then leave one of your daughters behind!
After her! For she's my destiny!
What just happened? Okay, seriously, what just happened? Why would a fellow want a girl like her, so obviously unusual? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a usual girl like me? She's a frothy little bubble with a flimsy kind of charm, and with very little trouble I can break her little arm. Ow! Ow! Why would a fellow want a girl like her, so obviously unusual? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a usual girl like me?
Her cheeks are a pretty shade of pink,
But not any pinker than a rose's.
her skin may be delicate and soft,
But not any softer than a dose's.
her neck is no whiter than a swan. She's only as dainty as a daisy.
She's only as graceful as a bird. So why is the fellow going crazy?
Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man?
The golden carriage is taking a shortcut through the woods! Gentlemen, lanterns! We must find this girl. It's the last thing we do, for she's my lady!
I can be her lady. Yes, he's witty.
Oh, so charming. And I really like the way he holds a room.
Clever, cunning.
Ever charming. How do I make him see?
I'm special. It's a pity.
It's a pity.
I'm as pretty.
I'm as pretty, plus I've got the patience of a perfect saint. So I'm waiting, always waiting. Nevertheless, I am a mess.
Loosen my dress. Help me, I'm starting to.
Why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who isn't dizzy. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer
A girl strong like me. Her cheeks are a pretty shade of pink.
What's the matter
But
with the
not
man?
any pinker than a rose's.
What's the matter
Her
with the
skin
man?
may be delicate and soft.
What's the matter
But
with the
not
man?
any softer than a dose's. Her neck is no whiter than a swan's. She's only as dainty as a daisy.
What's the matter with
She's
the man?
only as graceful as a bird.
the matter
So
with the
why
man?
is the fellow going crazy?
Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man?
What's the matter? Let me at her.
What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man?
Your Majesty, Your Majesty.
Lord Pickleton, where is she?
There are reports along the eastern road of a golden carriage.
10 minutes ago, I held her.
We saw the carriage.
And this I cannot explain. It simply flew into the mist.
Impossible. We know.
Impossible? Then we shall do the impossible.
10 minutes ago, we were dancing in the palace of all places. And her gown was like a cloud of snowy white. Oh, how the moonlight shone its beams upon our faces, till she vanished like a phantom in the night. I just know I will find you. You're the girl of my dreams, and the thrill is more than my heart can bear.
Look! A
carriage!
That's it! That's the one! To the west!
He was tall, very tall, and his eyes were clear and blue. He was slim, very slim, and his coat of snowy hue. When he walked across the ballroom floor, he was like a thing divine. And all the ladies turned their heads, and naturally I turned mine. The chandeliers were shooting stars, the drums and horns and soft guitars were sounding more like nightingales. The window curtains blew like sails, and I was floating just above the floor, feeling slightly taller than before. He was tall, very tall.
was quite convinced my daughter would be queen and I would never have to come back here to this. And guess what? I'm back here to this.
Was the ball a disappointment, madame?
That prince, despite being well-born and raised by our Lord Protector, showed the most appalling manners. I mean appalling. He spent the entire night dancing with some little nobody.
How did Gabrielle and Charlotte take that?
The prince is in love with somebody else. If he keeps this up, I may not want to go out with him.
I don't know what was going through His Royal Highness's thick skull. It was...
The way he looked at her with respect. Oh, I hope no man ever looks at me that way.
If that girl had any sense of what's right in the world or morality, she would not have shown up to the ball at all.
Oh, but can you imagine how she must have felt tonight, arriving at the ball and meeting the man of her dreams?
I cannot. My mind has no room for the puerile or rank.
But I can imagine it, I think.
I can imagine it. When you're driving through the moonlight on the highway, when you're driving through the moonlight to the dance, you are breathless with a wild anticipation of adventure and excitement and romance. When at last you see the towers of the palace silhouetted on the sky above the park, and below them is a row of lighted windows, like a lovely diamond necklace in the dark.
It looks that way.
The way you say.
She talks as if she knows.
I do not know that this is so. I only just suppose. I suppose that when you come into the ballroom and the room itself is floating in the air, if you're suddenly confronted by His Highness, you are frozen like a statue on the stair. You're afraid he'll hear the way your heart is beating, and you know you mustn't make the first advance. You are seriously thinking of retreating when you seem to hear him asking you to dance. You make a bow, a timid bow, and shyly answer yes.
How would you know that this is so?
I do no more than guess.
You can guess till you're blue in the face, but you can't even picture such a man. He is more than a man.
He's an ace. But sisters, I really think I can.
Can what?
I think that I can picture such a man. He is tall, as a lance, and his hair is dark and wavy. His eyes, and now with a glance, he can turn a girl to gravy. Oh, and I can imagine it too.
This squinting, it's not my sinus infection. It's me imagining it.
I'm throwing caution to the wind, and I am imagining it as well.
A lovely night, a lovely night, a finer night you know you'll never see. You meet your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be. The stars in the hazy heaven tremble above you while he's whispering, "Darling, I love you. You say goodbye, away you fly, but on your lips you keep a kiss. All your life you dream of this lovely, lovely night.
Charlotte, play the piano forte for us.
Yes, Charlotte.
Sure, but it is not gonna be good.
Come on.
A lovely night, a finer night you know you'll never see. La la la, la la la.
You meet your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be. La la la. The stars in the hazy heavens tremble above you while he's whispering,
Darling, I love you.
you say goodbye, away you fly, but on your lips you keep a kiss.
All your life you'll dream of this
Lovely, lovely night. The stars in the hazy heaven tremble above you while he's whispering,
Darling, I love you.
you say goodbye, away you fly, but on your lips you keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, 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 lovely night.
Isn't it wonderful how the needy just keep on getting? Oh, get up and clean whatever it is. The only thing I have to comfort me after this disastrous evening is the look on that prince's face when his dream date ran away.
Oh, it was hilarious. You should have seen the powder room. It was full of yammering, questions like, why did the prince leave? Why did the girl run away? My thought is because up close, she was physically unappealing.
To bed, my lovely daughters. Cinderella, stay up and clean this pigsty of a parlor. And why is there a pumpkin on the table? It makes no design sense.
Is there anything else you'd like to know, Ella?
No, sounds like a really marvelous ball. I only wish I could have been there.
But how did you know all that happened at the ball tonight?
I just supposed it, imagined it, had a vision.
Interesting, quick. How many fingers?
2?
3. Fascinating. Where are your visions now?
You're being silly. You're just picking on me because I said that the prince was wearing a white jacket and a
You
white...
didn't say it! He was. Something is going on here.
You're being absurd. More than usual. I need to finish up and
Let
do
me
all these
help you
chores.
with your hands. They're so callous and rough from work. Like the hand of the woman I shook this evening who danced with the prince.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was you tonight, wasn't it? It was you. But how did you dance in glass shoes?
You're not gonna tell the others, will you? Madame and Charlotte?
No, never.
Are you mad at me that I stole the prince from you?
I will confess a secret to you. I never loved the prince. Even liked him. There's someone else I want.
Oh, how wonderful for you. Who is it?
Well, Madame hates him.
Well, Madame hating him doesn't really narrow the field. So, who is it?
If I can promise to keep your secret of the prince, can you keep my secret of my forbidden love?
I can, and I will.
Okay. It's Jean-Michel, the firebrand. He is a good man.
It seems angry for all the right reasons.
Yes, he wants to change the world and make it a better place. You gotta love a guy like that.
You may one day win, Jean-Michel, but I will never win Prince Topher. If he saw who I truly was, he would have no interest in me.
That's not true. He would love you for who you are.
I don't see how.
Oh, well, if Madame ever saw me with Jean-Michel, I shudder to think what she might do. You're sure you can keep my secret?
I can, and you can keep mine. We shall have a secret that would make us
co-conspirators,
friends,
sisters,
may we both find our loves
and our lives. The stars in the hazy heaven trembling above me
danced when he promised always to love me.
The day came through.
Away I flew, but on my lips he left a kiss.
All your life you'll dream of this
Lovely night.
I wake in the loneliness of sunrise, when the deep purple heaven turns blue, and start to pray as I pray each day, that I'll hear some word from you. I lie in the loneliness of evening, looking out on a silver flake sea, and ask the moon, oh how soon will my love come home to me? I have found she's my angel, with the dust of the stars in her eyes.
We are dancing
and flying, and she's taking me back to the skies. I lie in the loneliness of evening, looking out on a silver flake sea, and ask the moon, oh how soon will my love come home to me? Will my love come home to me?
Honestly, sire, 3 nights in a row you search, and here it is, 4 o'clock in the morning. It is as if you are testing my good nature. The second the woman in white ran off, which we all must agree seems to imply she has a criminal record. The second she's gone, you don't want to dance with any other girls.
Sebastian, are there poor people that have had their lands taken away?
If there were, I'd tell you.
Do they need our help?
Everyone donated joyfully. Ignore this talk. Where did you even hear it?
The girl.
I am not sure if she is to be trusted. Can we please go back to the castle? The work is piling up.
No, something isn't right.
As you say. The ring, sire?
Oh, sorry. What are you stamping this time?
Nothing worth troubling your beautiful mind.
Let me read it.
I really must explain before you look into it.
I'll read this on my own, Sebastian.
Your future majesty. Can we please go back to the castle and allow me to
I'm
drop
reading
some
this right
coverage?
now, Sebastian. If I need anything explained, I will ask. Oh no, Sebastian!
Sire, I can explain.
How could you do this in my name?
I am maintaining this life for you. If it weren't for my watchful eye, you would be a pauper. Would you like that?
I want that girl. I want the girl who talked to me. I want to talk to that girl.
A troublemaker.
We're having another ball. A banquet. She will come to that.
She won't show. This is lunacy.
We're having another banquet tonight, and you're inviting everyone in the kingdom.
Me? Do not forget who you're talking
Oh, and don't forget who you're talking to. We're having another banquet tonight, and I am finding that girl.
Very well, sire. She won't come. You do not even know her name. And if she really thought you were worthy of all her high ideals, she would have stayed, wouldn't she?
A banquet!
Lord Pinkleton! The prince is looking dreamy-eyed. He has since given the ball, but still he wants to find his bride, the one he lost at the ball. So spread the word throughout the land. The king is throwing a banquet. It is his wish that the woman he met at the ball will attend. And as for us, there's gonna be ham. Talk it back to me. And of course, I want to keep an eye on all the girls that come. I am not giving up control this time. Spread the word.
His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert James is giving a banquet tonight. Invitation only.
A banquet? Tonight? Cinderella! Where are you? Cinderella!
His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert, dopey and dreamy-eyed, can't find this lady, hoping to see her, asking where is she?
Cinderella! Where are you?
Regent is giving
A banquet tonight. Why must this prince do this to me? 2 significant events in 1 week. Now, granted, I have never looked lovelier, but my physical perfection comes at a price. Gloves, that's what it was. Cinderella, where are my gloves?
Okay, don't tell her how the gloves quite yet. Yes, I know she'll be abusive later, but trust me, this will be worth it. I am going to be sick.
Oh no! Would you like some soup?
But I'm not really sick. I'm pretending, like when Charlotte was in school and pretended to be sick to get out of things she didn't like 3rd and 4th grade. Anyway, I'll be sick just when Madame and Charlotte are leaving for the carriage. They will leave without me. I will then change back into my regular clothes and meet my secret crush, Jean-Michel. I'm taking him up on his offer to go help in a soup kitchen.
A soup kitchen?
I get to ladle! You heard me. And guess what will happen to this beautiful dress and invitation? I shall loan them both to you. You will go in my steed and meet the prince and fall in love and exact revenge of Madame and try to keep Jean-Michel out of the stockades. Tra-la-la-la, the way my mind works.
Cinderella, where are my gloves?
Oh, and don't worry about Madame. She never notices anything that isn't her.
Your gloves are right here, madame.
Foolish child. Why didn't you tell me you had the gloves? Charlotte, make haste, child. And those shoes are delicate and dainty.
My feet burn with the heat of 1,000 suns.
Ooh, Madame, my stomach. I must have eaten something that disagrees with me.
No. No. This cannot prevent me from going to the banquet tonight.
You should go. You should go without me and let Charlotte meet the prince and steal him from the homely girl from the ball. Go. Let Charlotte become queen.
I think I can do that.
Oh, yeah.
I see I shall have to do this battle with only half of my troops. Cinderella, fetch the physician immediately. If Gabrielle is better, send her to the castle. Gabrielle gets better, and keep your invitation.
Mother, you know what? I will go if I'm feeling.
No, run on the dress! Charlotte, the carriage!
Okay, I'll change you. Knock on the door. It knocked back. Then open it.
Hello, Ella.
Hello, Jean-Michel.
I'm sick of hiding in the shadows like a fearful person.
Well, would you rather see madame?
Madame, where?
How are you this evening?
I'm going out with Gabrielle, and I'm wound up like a tick. Tonight, we will go to the greengrocer's and beg him for whatever food scraps he has. Then, we shall slave over to the hot stove and serve meals to the very poor. I hope she's not expecting this much fun every night.
Good evening, Jean-Michel.
Good evening, Gabrielle. You no longer look like a carnival attraction.
Oh, you speak such kind words to me all the day long. And what of the soup kitchen this evening?
Our first responsibility is with the poor. Then we shall march up to the palace and I shall speak to the prince. Though there's only one thing to worry about.
What's that?
They'll even listen to me.
Oh, it might be a help. She's spoken to the prince.
What? Ella's talked to the prince?
She went to the ball. Okay, they're talking about the kingdom and how to make things better. And tonight she's going to the banquet.
The world is upside down. But you know what this means? If Ella talks to the prince, then the prince might be open to my suggestions. What is this feeling I have?
Optimism?
Optimism?
You.
I should feel this way more often.
You can march up to the prince and talk to him.
I can march up to the prince and talk to him.
You can be a leader.
I can be a leader.
You can be my boyfriend.
I can be your boyfriend. Mm-hmm. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? That's very counter-revolutionary.
I like a man who wants to change the world, but I also like the man who got me flowers.
Wait, who got you flowers?
You did.
Oh, I did. No, I can't.
You just said so. Optimism.
Optimism?
Just let yourself go.
I can be your boyfriend?
Yes!
Yes! Yes! Am I your boyfriend?
Yes!
Yes!
So that's how it is? My own daughter, my flesh and blood, deceiving me with someone so decidedly unsuitable? There's plans for you, Gabrielle. I have plans. And this is how you show me your gratitude? With this?
All dressed up and ready for court. How do I look?
And you think you can go to court? I never loved your father. I just wanted him for his money. But ever since he died, you have been nothing but a nuisance to me. You think you can wear a gown? You think that's acceptable? You belong in rags, worn out rags.
Mother, please stop.
I'm no longer your mother, you, Gabrielle. To the devil with you. And you? I'll decide what to do with you later. Why must you make me doubt myself? I was doing so well.
Sweet child, what are you doing? Hurry. You should be late for the banquet.
No, look, everything's ruined.
The prince needs you. He wants you.
No, I can't.
Why do you think he's having this second event? To try and find you.
Every time I take a step forward, Madame just pushes me back. If the prince saw me as I truly am, he would never want me. I can't keep fighting.
When you have a dream, very soon thereafter, you're going to have to fight for it. Why? How else would you know the dream is yours?
But my life.
Exactly. It is your life. There is something more than doubting, breaking through the darkness, something that sets your world aglow. Someone wants you, you know who. Now you're living, there's music in you.
can't go to the ball. My clothes are in tatters, and it's all that I have.
Maybe that's just what we need. More tatters, more rags, rags, rags.
But that doesn't
rags,
make it.
rags, rags. Tatters and shatters and bags. Tatters that matter and rags make the new from old and spin them into gold. Now, remember, the magic is gone at midnight, and place these in your bag. And the glass slippers are already upon your feet. You're going to do amazing. I'll take these. Now you can go wherever you want to go. Now you can do whatever you want to do. Now you can be whatever you want to be. And love is the song you will sing your whole life through. Move a mountain, light the sky, make a wish come true. There is music in
Dinner is served.
Just to let you know, all of this is still available.
Your Highness, I believe all the guests have arrived.
I'm waiting for her. She has to come.
Very well, sire, but it wouldn't take too long. This party is a pack of gossips.
Prince Topher!
You're here.
I'm so sorry.
I knew if I had this banquet, you would come.
I'm so glad that I came.
And you look even more beautiful than I remembered.
Did you really have this banquet just for me?
I would have 100 banquets to find you.
Really? And that thing you said earlier about me being more beautiful than you remember, that's real too?
Yes, yes, of course.
Wow. What do you know about that?
I've been thinking about you. And I've been thinking about what you were saying of how the people were having their lands taken away. The court tells me I should ignore such talk, but
you know that if you're going to be king, that you have to pay attention to the things that people are telling you to ignore.
Yes, yes, I want to see all of my people. Not just the ones Sebastian lets me see. I want to, but I don't know how. It feels impossible.
Oh, that's going to be more possible than you can even imagine. See, my friend Jean-Michel and my sister Gabrielle are on their way here right now with some of your people.
To talk to me. But if things are as bad as you say they are, then they'll be angry with me.
I think that if you can do a battle with a giant or a dragon, that you can handle a person who just wants to talk to you.
Okay. You're good.
Just be yourself. They'll see the man that I see. They're coming!
No, can I learn your name now?
Just trust me, because I'm your one true friend. Friends, come meet Prince Topher! Just don't say my name.
I won't say your name. I won't even ask about your gold dress.
Are you all right?
Yes. John Michel is a wonderful man with a lot of great ideas.
No. It's nice to meet you.
And Gabrielle, my sister. And this is Yvonne and her baby.
I see the resemblance.
And this is Sam.
Nice to meet you, sire.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you too.
Hey, this prince is all right.
I'm holding a baby now.
You can talk to him like a real person.
Prince Topher, John Michel has something he'd like to say to you.
These people have had their homes and lands taken from them. I know I've said it before, but now I know what it's like to have a loved one lose their home. We need your help. We need to have our voices heard.
Yeah.
Can't wait to be served by fate on a silver plate or a tray. Now is the time of your life. The time of your life is today.
Yes, and people trust me. I too know what it feels like to be overlooked. I want to help you, but I don't know how.
Fol-de-rol and fiddle-dee-dee, fiddle-dee-faddle-dee fumble. All the dreamers in the world go oops and out they tumble.
Of course, it's here.
What's here?
Have you read it?
I read it at a university.
Look, chapter 2.
Chapter 2? I forgot about chapter 2. It's been so long.
Chapter 2? I didn't get that far.
Yes, chapter 2. People, I have a plan.
I knew you would.
Long live Prince Topher!
Prince Topher, what are you doing surrounded by these ragamuffins?
Sebastian, you said nobody needed my help. What do you call these people?
From their attire, I assume artists.
We demand to have our voices heard.
A beheading would not be out of place here.
No. He's right. Everyone should be heard. That's a good idea.
What is going on?
Now, there's a way for all to be seen and heard. It's in this book. In 1 month, let's all vote for a new position, Prime Minister. They will be there to counsel me. I nominate our current Lord Proctor, Sebastian.
I'm unworthy, sire.
I also nominate this man, John Michel.
What?
Let the people decide. The way things are and the way things could be. And each person will get 1 vote.
One person, 1 vote. Where's the fun in that?
People, in 1 month, I give you an election.
He's a
Plain and simple, complicated, fascinating.
Yes, and everyone, into the palace for a free banquet.
I knew you could do it.
I did do it! And I think I know the king I can be. Just, fair, kind-hearted.
You're smiling. I've seen you smile before, but never like that.
I found myself, and you've shown me the way. Do I love you because you're beautiful? Or are you beautiful because I love you? Am I making believe I see in you a girl too lovely to be really true? Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you? Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as wonderful as you seem?
Am I making believe I see in you a man too perfect to be really true. Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you?
Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as wonderful as you seem?
And now, I feel like we can really change the world. You and I.
To the banquet?
To the banquet.
What time is it?
Only midnight. Why?
Midnight? I have to go.
Again, why?
I must go.
Why do you leave me? How can you leave me?
If you knew who I truly was, you would never want me.
Please, don't go.
I have to.
Wait, young lady, where are you going? Wait, stop, guards! Anyone, Sebastian! Wait!
Ha! Hear ye! Hear ye! 8 o'clock, all is well, a great day in the kingdom. In 1 month will be our first free election for Prime Minister. This year's candidates are Jean-Michel and our current Lord Protector, Sebastian. But tomorrow, all women come to the palace to try on the glass slipper. Whoever it fits shall be married to the prince. This is the biggest news cycle I've ever shown it! I will be back at 11 o'clock with local sports and weather. Hey, the prince intends to search until he finds the girl who fits the bill. Well, not the bill, the shoe, I mean, the shoe to fit the queen. The shoe does not fit. Does not fit.
We are going to find this girl. If the shoe is made of Venetian glass, it only can fit one person. I mean, that is why she left it, right?
Doesn't look good.
How goes it? So far, no luck.
Try on the shoe, make eye contact with His Highness. For our family, you shall try on the shoe first.
Don't you mean the only one? I mean, no one's seen Cinderella since you yelled at her 2 days ago, and you sent away Gabrielle. She's in love with that guy that might be our new prime minister. Wow, good move there.
I don't know what is wrong with this world. That which I thought was wrong is right, and that which meant nothing to me apparently means everything.
Hey, me again.
Gabrielle, there you are. I've just decided that if I get elected as Prime Minister, I'm gonna marry you.
Oh, wow, the stakes are really piling up.
It doesn't fit!
Of course it doesn't fit. I mean, I'm not the girl the prince has fallen in love with. None of us are that girl.
Is that the last eligible woman in the kingdom?
Sire, it appears to be.
She can't be!
Sire, I told you she wouldn't come. Can we end
Has
this
everyone
charade?
truly tried on the slipper?
I haven't tried on the slipper.
Everything has prepared you for this moment. Now, You have something to believe in. Yourself. All the dreamers in the world are dizzy in the noodle.
Go ahead. Make yourself look ridiculous. Try on the slipper.
It's too rich.
Sebastian.
You can do it.
That is my sister.
Have we met before?
Yes. And we are seeing each other for the first time. Right now.
The shoe fits!
It's you. You who danced with me. You who brought me water that day when I was thirsty and showed me my kingdom. Please don't run away again. I don't know if my heart could bear it.
It was you? Oh, Cinderella, Ella, we both know how horribly I have treated you since your father passed. I know it is well beyond reason for you, with your famous forgiveness, to forgive me. I am not worthy.
Well, madame, you have treated me very poorly indeed. But I'll say to you now the 3 kindest words that I know. I forgive you.
Oh, thank you.
Does that include me too?
For you, it probably requires several hours of community service.
You're amazing. Can I maybe learn your name now?
Cinderella.
Cinderella. It's beautiful.
It's a name I once hated. But starting today, I'll keep. So that from now on, when anyone thinks something isn't possible, they'll just say my name and know better.
Oh, Cinderella, I love you so much. But I don't know what to do.
Oh. Well, is marriage still on the table, or,
Yes! Yes, oh my yes! You have to marry me! I mean, will you marry me? Cinderella, will you marry me?
Yes, my handsome prince! I will marry you! And I like it so well, and I like it so well, that for all I can tell, I may never come down again.
I may never come down to earth again.
The fields are aglow in autumn yellow, and the sky is a robin's egg blue. It makes you wish that to fall asleep, you will dream about the view.
It's orange and improbable and pretty as a page from a fairy tale book. It makes you wish that the world could be as lovely as it all around you. The same sweet sound, sweet in the earth and down from the sky. The talking girl, what a lovely guy, what a girl, what a guy.
Someone wants you. You know who.
Now you're living, there's music in you, in you.
Now you can go wherever you want to go. Now you can do whatever you
Hey, thank you all so very much for coming. We don't want to take up too much of your time, but being our final performance, we also want to go ahead and recognize the very hardworking seniors we have up here and their last show. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to start with our seniors.
So for our stage crew seniors, I'm so thankful to have had them. They've been doing shows with me this whole run through, and so all the last couple of years, so thank you so much to Braylee, to Lisa, to Aubrey, and Jose.
That are in the cast, so it's going to be a little difficult for me. First, we have Isaac Salisbury. Ella Marcilio. Oh, sorry. Maddox Jones. Shoe. We're so proud of all of them, and we just know they're all going to go on to do great things. We're going to miss them all dearly. And thank you all for coming tonight and supporting these wonderful kids.
I'd also like to honor our directors and students.
With that, we're gonna send our cast and our crew out to the gym. They'll need to be back in here at 5:15 to get a whole group picture, but we'll see you in a few. Thank you for coming tonight.